All right. I greet you in love and in peace and in understanding. And of course, I greet you just to say hi and hello. And I hope everybody is enjoying being off from work and all of that. In fact, I hope you take off from work permanently. Anyway, enough of that being said. Anyway, I love you very dearly. I thank you for tuning in. I would like to go over some other things. I know that I posted this. I posted this prophetic word that was about the primordial mother, and so and I've been getting some other I've been getting like some other downloads and stuff like that about it, and so I've been like dang, what am I doing? But anyway, so I've been like trying to make sure that that I was on point with all of this stuff. So I've been going back and I've been researching and talking to people and everything. And so I feel like I got something to say now. Like I didn't really have like a whole lot to say after I did after the prophecy came to me or whatever. But now I do have stuff to say about it, about the primordial mother and the fact that that is what's going on. And, just to reiterate what I was talking about, the primordial mother is angry. She's upset. And all of this stuff is just a spiritual residue of everything that's going on. Donald Trump, and I would like to also thank Queen Momma for talking to me, or not, for talking to me through her post, because I was wondering, like, okay, because I've been trying to keep this stuff separate, right? And she posted something, and so I've been trying to keep the whole spirituality and the politic thing like separate. And then she went off on this thing like the queen was like, look, she was like, everything is politics. When you go to the gas station and they put tax on your gas, that's politics. Politicians did that to you. People that you elected, judges, many of them are appointed. Some of them in many jurisdictions are elected. So you have to understand what's going on. You have to understand actually what's going on too. So when she started talking about that, because I was like on the fence, and I was like, I was supposed to see this, right? I was like, man, this had to be. I had to see this. And so because I don't believe in coincidences. I don't think that they're actually, most things are divine appointments, especially if you're in tune to the universe and you're fasting and praying and affirming and doing all the spiritual work. Anyway, so so she was specifically talking to spiritual people, and I was just like, oh God, here. Right? So I listened to it. But anyway, back to the primordial mother, and so look at all of this stuff that's going on, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna backtrack all of this stuff. Why do you think? And I'm just gonna put it out there. Why do you think Kendrick Lamar and SZA are like the top artists in the world right now, or in the country, wherever, right? So you can't really go anywhere and, it's like Kendrick Lamar or SZA, right? Okay, and I've talked about this. The teachers that I studied under, the master teachers that I studied a lot of spirituality under, one of the things that they talked about with spell work was the fact that you can't really do spell work unless you inform the people that you're going to put the spell on. You, at some point, you have to tell them, I'm about to put a spell on your ass, and and then you go through the process of doing it, because according to them, and I'm just telling you what I learned, is that unless you inform the people of the spell, and usually, and according to master teacher Bobby Hemmett used to say that not only do you have to, you kind of got to show them what's going to happen, and if you don't, then you don't have any power inside of your spell, right? Because it's almost like they have to accept the hypocrisy or the cognitive dissonance involved in the spell that's actually being put on them. So like I was telling you, so the precursor to everything that's going on now, the fact that they were trying to destroy, that they're trying to further destroy the feminine energy is what this is all about. Okay, so now if you remember in the movie, this is where all of this started. This all started, well, not it all started to hatch in the Black Panther movie. And so everybody, because everybody saw that movie. Perfect opportunity, if you're gonna do a spell, perfect opportunity to put that spell out there and to tell the people that you're going to put the spell on about the spell. And this is what they did. And why do you think that they don't want certain, like, why do you think they only allow certain people or certain things to the green light movies, right? I guess that was a good Freudian slip, whatever. But why do you think there's only a certain amount of people that are able to green light movies and allow you to see this stuff? Because it's part of their spell work. And until you understand that it's part of their spell work, you're going to keep on getting duped by the spell because you don't know. It's just ignorance. So now, and I started talking about this, and you could go back, and if you don't believe me, go back in my Facebook or whatever. It might not be Facebook. It might have been YouTube or whatever. Go to my YouTube channel, and I got posts talking about the Four Sisters, talking about how this was, because when I first saw it, and like I made another video, I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, that's it. That's what they're trying to do. They, so they're going to try to destroy the feminine. They're going to try to, like, and once again, further destroy the feminine energy, the primordial mother. That's what they're trying to do. So regardless of what you think and all this stuff and all the opinions and everything like that, that's what their spell is, to destroy the feminine energy. And why do you think all of the laws, think about it, what are they trying to do? They're trying to go into women's wombs. They overturned Roe v. Wade. A man wants to control your womb. Why? Oh God. So first thing is, so now they're going to try to control the women's wombs, which is the portal between the spiritual world, our primordial mother, and your actual physical existence here on the planet. That's what they're trying to do. And look at everything that's going on, because if you look at the feminine energy and how it's being moved around and transformed, and they're trying to do everything that they can. That's why, and once again, it's all part of a bigger plan. Why do you think? Look, Roman Catholic bishops and cardinals and all of that, you know what they do? They go and they pray to the black Madonna. There is an actual room inside of the Vatican that has a black Madonna and baby, mother and son, black. And that's where they go to venerate the feminine energy, but they keep it locked in that room. So they go there to worship it, so that they're not in a negative deficit when it comes down to when they ask the energy for something. So now, and then look at the circumstances, all of these things that are happening. Look at what's going on. You got, okay, so, and then look at the women. Look at what's going on. They're vilifying and demonizing women like Letitia James, the district attorney that prosecuted Trump in New York, or the state's attorney. I should, she's a state's attorney. Fani Willis, who prosecuted Trump in Georgia. Then you got women like AOC, Alexandria Cortez, or whatever, the congresswoman. You got Jasmine Crockett. Think about all of the voices that you are starting to hear. and all of the voices that are starting to evolve and to become, and then you have, and of course, Kamala Harris. So you have all of these female voices that are starting to speak up. And even when it comes down, like now, you've got this whole thing that's going on between black women and white women and all of this kind of stuff. Why? Why is that going on? Because the whole thing, the battle is between good and evil. And the evil people up until now have been on top. And once again, like what I said, when the Spirit was giving me prophecy, I was like, look, the universal law of balance requires it that things change. It is not, nothing is going to stay 100% the same all the time. It's going to change. Things are constantly changing. Things are vibrating. Things are moving. Things are happening constantly in the universe. And there's nothing you can do to stop that or change it. The primordial mother is for all intents and purposes, in my opinion, that's the creative energy. Because everything, and the other thing is, it's the darkness. It's black. And that's another thing they don't want you to know. The primordial energy is black. Everything comes out of darkness. Think about it. And until it hits the light, I mean, just look at it from a common sense. Just look at it common sense wise. You ain't got to look at it from, you ain't got to be no rocket science to figure this stuff out. When you are in the womb, right? When you are in the womb, right? You can't see nothing. It's dark. You're in water. You're encapsulated by the elements. When you plant a seed in the ground, you plant it in darkness. You plant it in dirt. And then through the wonder of the creative energy, through the sun and through all of the things that go on, water, whatever, the earth, wind, fire, poof, then all of a sudden you have life. And that's what we're about. We're about life. We're not trying to hurt nobody. We don't even want to hurt white folks. We don't want to hurt anybody. We want to live in peace. Most people on the planet just want to live in peace. But we have these people here that are evil. And they don't want everybody to live in peace. They want to be in control of everything. And they want to control all the resources, all the money, everything. That's all they care about. And that's not us. They not like us. They not like us. Because the indigenous people of the world understand the primordial mother. They don't harm. That's why we don't harm the planet. That's why we keep telling y'all, stop harming the planet. That's our mother. Say about your biological mother. If somebody was smacking the taste out your mama's mouth, would you be happy about that? Well, that's what they doing. They smacking the taste out of mama's mouth every day. And then on top of that, so on top of that, you got all of these things that they're trying to do to try to, make change or make things different. And don't they realize that y'all already done effed it up? So why are you trying to fix it and do more damage than you've already done? You already messed everything up. You've already done it. You ain't got to do nothing. That's why the primordial mother is so upset. And that's why everything is evolving. Not to mention, it is also the end of we're coming up to the end of the age. And people know that. They're scared. They're afraid because they don't understand. They don't understand what it really means and what it entails. But it's not anything. But for us people that understand the primordial mother and the spirituality and everything, it's not for us. Because we understand what's going on. We know. That's why what I told everybody, it's like, look, there's no fear. People don't have any fear of Trump or or Elon Musk or whatever that guy's name is. Nobody care about them. For what? They ain't got no majority. They ain't got no army. They ain't got nothing. They ain't even on the spiritual plane. Like people I know that travel to spiritual planes and stuff like that, they ain't got no help nowhere. Who's going to go against the primordial mother? Who in the spirit world is going to go against their mother? Figure it out. Go study. I love all of you. Remember, keep celebrating, keep having fun, keep talking, keep on spreading knowledge and information and wisdom and whatever. And if you're not spreading information, wisdom, and knowledge, then shut up and let the ones who do, let them spread it. Anyway, I love you. God will love you because you are God. And I love me. Look, and you should love you. So look in the camera, say your name. Say your name, and then say, I love you. All right, bye-bye.